This video contains flashing images. Why hello there good people, my name is Big Mini of course, and today we have episode number 12 of the Battlefield 4 Top Plays. As always, you can check out last week's winner as voted for by you, the Battlefield community, in the description below. But let's get into it now, shall we? First clip up of the day comes from Antibiotic 100 playing on Operation Locker. And well, he's going to be sneaking around just here, coming up behind the enemy team. He has himself an MG4. I hear it's a pretty good gun. I've not actually tried it out personally. But as he comes up behind all the enemies up here, he takes down two right away, followed by the Swifter just here, has no idea what's going on. Believe he's got a silencer on his MG4, making him even more deadly. Coming up behind the enemy team, they have no idea what's coming. And as he runs into this room just here, he mows up everyone instantly. Just what I really like about clips like this clip just here is how the player keeps their cool. Like, this guy does not choke at any point throughout this as he stabs that guy right in the throat. That was very well played, good sir. Next up here we have Ecology as he wrecks that guy's face. But he's getting some air here in this little dune buggy flying all over the shop. It's always good to get a few jumps in every now and again. But rolling down this side of the map here, playing in Galmond Railway, we switch to the passenger seat, we take aim, we fire our small rocket, and we take down an enemy helicopter. He looks honestly shocked. For our next clip up today here we have IranMedev, and he's playing Operation Locker with a .338 recon, and right away at the start of the clip he gets himself 3 shots in a row. Amidst all the clusterfuck that is Operation Locker, it's not very often you actually see someone running around with a recon class, with a bolt action especially, as he just blows that guy up there using the C4. I love how the guy actually tried to sprint away at the last second, but it wasn't quick enough, as he gets a nice little no-scope on a guy there who just got revived. This guy here reloads his gun out in the open and takes a bullet right through the face for his troubles. Don't do that, it's not a smart idea. This guy goes bum rushing towards his teammate. I think he was too late to save his teammate. He shoots that guy in the dick just there, so that's unpleasant, and narrowly misses his teammate's head there. As he tries to retreat just here, he hits absolutely everything except where he wants to go, and eventually when he does make it through, he just avoids the grenade, so that's lucky. But as we approach the door again, looking through, keeping ourselves scoped, and then we pop this guy right in his face. His teammate has no idea what's going on, he just narrowly missed him, gets another headshot, followed up by another headshot, I think. I don't know, I don't speak German, so I can't read that. All around, a very enjoyable clip, well done, sir. For our fourth clip up of the day, we've got MoBOTS. He's playing some Silk Road Air Superiority. It's not very often we actually get sent an Air Superiority clip, so it's always welcome. So get a bit of variation up here in the Battlefield 4 Top Plays. But he takes down his first target just there. And one thing I do notice in this clip, he's using what appears to be 30mm cannons. I don't think that's the default for the jet. Maybe for this particular jet it is. I'm not a big jet guy, so I'm not really too sure. But leave a comments down below, any of you guys that actually use these jets. Are these cannons a whole lot better? I know that people really love the 25mm on the Little Bird, but he's already taken a couple of guys down in this clip just here. One thing that's really this guy's strong point when it comes to flying his planes is that his movement is really good. He makes very calm and deliberate movements. That's the sign of a good jet pilot in this game. A lot of people fly too straight, or they just go head on right into the hornet's nest and end up just getting fucked up by the enemy team. This guy singles out his opponents and maneuvers himself into a position where he can take them down without taking too much attention of the enemy pilots. And as you can see, saves his teammate just there. Man, there's a lot of jets flying around in just that one little part of the map just there. But he's ended up in a situation here where he's got a couple of guys around him. So again, he's keeping himself mobile, not flying in too straight of a line. He has picked up one guy behind him here. And as he tried to shoot the guy there, I think he just kamikazed right into the ground. Maybe he didn't like the look of a scorpion down there or some shit. As we move forward up here, we've singled out another target, but there is still a guy on our tail. So we need to watch out, doing some corkscrews here to try and make himself difficult to hit, and trying at the same time to take down his foe here. He does take his guy out, using the balloon as cover. He swerves round, and the guy chasing him actually ends up picking up one of his teammates instead of going for him. So I don't know if that was a deliberate movement or if he just got lucky that the guy confused him for a totally different plane, but regardless, he gets away from that guy, circling back around. He tries to get in behind him again, but there's so many planes flying around the place, it's hard to single out one in particular, but that was a nice play. For our 5th clip up today, we've got PartTimeHobo, and he's playing in Siege of Shanghai Rush. He's on the attacking team. His team have armed the MCOM station, and he has a position here overlooking it as the enemy team swarm in to try and defuse the MCOM station. And he kills everyone who even tries to disarm this shit. He does back up a little bit there, he's taking some fire, pops that guy's head off, and then the last couple of guys takes one of them down. His teammate finishes them off. That was a nice play, saving the MCOM. For our 6th clip up today here, we've got Matt Selby, and he's playing an Operation Locker, spawning in on his teammate in a second here, right in the middle of the clusterfuck. He sees a guy coming up behind him on the map, he takes him down there with his M416. There's another guy through that other corridor just there, but we're just gonna leave him because it's always a good sign to get the fuck away when a guy has taken you down to pretty much no health instantly. But he does swerve around behind the enemy team just here with his M416, like I mentioned earlier on, keeps very, very calm in this situation where a lot of people would choke. He took 3 down in his first initial burst just there, and before following up with another 2 coming down the stairs before shooting this unsuspecting guy in the back, as he's sort of just chilling just there. Now, I don't understand what happens here. The guy just sponges all of the bullets as if he just doesn't give a shit, and then he kind of totally fails and gets counter-stabbed. I don't know, it looks kind of suspect. The guy just not taking any damage point blank, but then he just failed totally. But moving on just here, we picked up the guy's Scar H, and we're going to go to town with this for a little while just here. Another couple of kills. This guy has no health, so we'll just finish him off. And before we back up again, looking for some more people, getting another reload in there. Again, he doesn't actually have a lot of ammo left in the Scar H. That does come into play as he has to resort to his pistol just here. And does get killed with a lucky grenade by that guy, but that was a nice quick kill streak just there with 13 kills. For our next clip up today, we've got Shocking Gaming playing here on Lankang Dam with the L96A1. And starting off clip there with a nice headshot. We're going to speed through it in the interest of time. We don't want to waste your time here in the top place. So, moving on here, we get a body shot on this guy before following up with another body shot as he tries to run away in a panic. We do blast this guy first time here with a nice headshot. And again, we're going to speed through until something else interesting happens. Moving down onto the ground floor, moving up these stairs. We come up behind these 2 guys. We take one down there with a 93R. The other guy just mysteriously died. There must have been a teammate around this area somewhere. And son, what are you doing up here? Totally fails, gets put down there with the 93R. Going on to the balcony to survey the land here, we spot this guy just lying prone and he gets a bullet in the top of his skull. And right, watch this shot just here. Alright, yes, I can see the blood there. He shot that guy right in the top of the head and it just totally did not register whatsoever. But this guy coming up the stairs gets no-scoped. And I believe he goes all the way down the stairs just here. We're going to no-scope our second victim just here. And once he pulls back up, a guy comes following him up the stairs, and that's the 3rd no-scope in a row, which is always good. Speeding forward a little bit once more, we move outside, and we don't see anyone instantly. This guy looking off into the wrong direction, gets shot in the back of the head, it looked like, but it must have been the shoulder or some shit, but we got another no-scope. Nice. For our 8th clip up today, we have Bumpy Sniper. And he's on Silk Road just here, flying his jet. And wow, it's been a while since we've featured one of these. Some of you guys really can appreciate a pretty damn awesome snipe there. Nice stunt, and well, for once he's gonna get back into his jet. Yeah, we've not seen anyone pull off one of those sniper shots and manage to make it back into the jet. So no one can moan about wasting a jet while pulling off something awesome. For our 9th clip up today, we have Malicious 123. And the guy that he shoots just there is over 1,500 meters away. I don't think I've ever seen a snipe that long before. I don't know, I see a lot of clips all the time. But yeah, moving on. For clip number 10 here, we have Mr. Rockstar. Not exactly the greatest name, but this clip is absolutely insane. So we're on Silk Road, we're in our jet, you know, going along, doing about Mach 3. I don't know how fast that is. But we're moving up, and we spot our target out in front of us, jumping out. We pop him right out of the sky there with our schraw, getting ourselves 2 kills, back into the jet. That's fucking awesome. But the clip is not done yet. Speeding forward here. We circle back round, and once coming back into the zone again, we spot another target, jumping up, popping another one, and getting another 2 kills. I don't think I've ever seen one Randy Zook and 1 Zook, although he does get back in his jet, but only because he kind of failed to get in it and it landed perfectly for him to just continue. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's top plays. Hit that like button down below. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.